When you make videos, does your audio have ugly background noise or that really annoying hiss sound? If it does, this video is going to help you remove it. It's a pretty common problem and a lot of people don't know how easy it is to remove it if you have the right tool. In this video, I'm going to show you how Adobe Audition can help you remove background noise pretty easily and can really take your audio to the next level. Hi friend, I'm Nick Magnuson and I help businesses and entrepreneurs make better videos and use those videos to grow their business. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss my weekly videos. Audition is a part of Adobe's Creative Cloud package, and if you have a subscription to that, then you already have it. The Creative Cloud suite comes with Premiere Pro, After Effects, Audition, Lightroom, Photoshop, and a whole bunch of other things. They do have a few different packages available, but the full suite comes with everything you would need to do graphics, video, audio, and anywhere in between. If you don't already have the Creative Cloud suite, don't discount this video and don't skip it. You might want it after seeing this. Now I use Premiere Pro and After Effects and Audition, and everything works really well together within the whole Adobe suite. So it's one major benefit of using the Adobe products versus some of the other products out there. So if you're considering upgrading your software, look really long and hard at Adobe Creative Cloud Suite. One cool thing about Audition is that it comes with some pretty good out-of-the-box effects and plugins to help reduce background noise in your audio. Now I want to throw a caveat in here that it's not a magic bullet. There are very few tools out there that you can just take crappy audio and magically make it sound awesome. So you need to do everything you can to make sure that the audio going to your camera or your phone is as good as it can be. Things like filming when there's the least amount of noise in your office or your home or wherever it is that you film, closing all the doors that you can, and maybe even put towels or blankets under the crack of the door that can stop some noise from leaking into the room, turning off fans and air conditioners, yell at your kids and send them to their room so they're making noise somewhere else. And if you're using a camera, make sure that you set your audio to manual and set your preamp as low as possible to reduce that hiss and that background noise that the camera preamp adds to your audio. I made a video that talks a little bit more about that in detail, so check that out if you want to learn more about getting the best sound from your camera. So right now I've got the AC running just to give me some background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. Okay, so now here's me talking, and let's remove the hiss, the hum, the noise from the air conditioner and see how clean we can get it using these tools. All right, let's jump into the computer and I'll show you how to do it. I have Adobe Audition open, and there are a few ways to add audio to this to then edit. One way, if you already have it open, is to hit this little button and hit Import File, or I think you can go to File, Import, same thing. I've already exported audio from my video editor that I can use. That way it'll match the video when I go to import it. Another way would be to go directly to a folder where the file is, and you can right click, open with Adobe Audition. Now it's important to note here that you want to leave yourself a little bit of silence. And when I say silence, is just you not talking. The way that these tools work is you have to get a noise print so that the system knows what to remove from the rest of your dialogue. So in this case, I have this part right here where there's nothing. So that's just the air conditioner running. And I need to make a noise print. Now you can use this as an effect in the effect rack, but it's adaptive, which means it has to run for a second before it'll kick in. Did you hear that? So if you have a few seconds at the very beginning, it's not a big deal. But if you start talking right away, so right now I've got the AC running, it just doesn't work very well. So I don't like using it this way. I like doing it this way. Come up here to Effects, Noise Reduction Restoration, Noise Reduction Process. So I've already got this section selected, and I want to capture noise print. Okay, so now I want to select the entire file. So right now I've got and hit apply. The AC running just to give me some background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. So you can still hear a little bit of noise in there. That's really annoying. So I'm going to hit undo. And let's try this again. Effects, noise reduction, restoration. Sometimes you have to play with the settings until you get something that you like. So we can dial that up to 100. So it's taken a lot of it out. You can change how far it's going to reduce it by. The AC running just to give me some background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. Now again, this is going to depend on how bad your original audio was. Hopefully you didn't have an air conditioner running right close. My air conditioner is in this room. My mic was picking it up pretty loudly, at least to my ears, very annoying. The more subtle the noise, if you're only trying to decrease the hiss that you hear, that's usually really easily cleaned up by this tool, and it doesn't add a lot of weird artifacts or weird noises to it. And once you have something you like, hit select entire file and hit apply. And now we can listen. Background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. Okay, so now here's me talking, and let's remove the hiss, the hum, the noise from the air conditioner and see how clean we can get it using these tools. Okay, so it's pretty good. It's not perfect. It sounds a little odd, but it's better than having the air conditioner running in the background. Okay, so now here's me talking, and let's okay, I'm going to show you one other tool that sometimes you'll have background noise in your audio where there's like a hum. I don't have it in this one. The noise from the air conditioner, but if I did, I'll usually throw it on here as a plug-in. And I'll play with the harmonics because I only usually, especially in America, this 60 hertz is a big offender. And usually what this comes from is dirty electricity. You might have a ground issue or old electricity or just noise in your electricity. And the microphones and electronics will pick that up sometimes. So a lot of times it's 60, and that's the frequency that our electricity operates at. A lot of times even like lights and lighting will cause this problem. So I don't get a lot of offenses on the others, so sometimes I'll just set this to 1 and have that at 60. If you still hear the hum, you can keep adding harmonics until you get the hum gone. Just be careful though, the more that you add, the more it'll affect the tone of your voice. To work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. So you can hear it actually does remove a little bit of hum. So I'm going to play it again with it off. Just to give me some background noise to work with. So notice there's that just to give me some background noise to work. And then when I turn it on, the hum is gone. Just to give me some background noise to work with, because so you still hear the air conditioner running, you just don't have the hum along with it. Just to give me some off background noise to work with, because so that's another tool you can use to clean up your audio. What I'm going to try now is to use the de-hummer and the noise, but I want to do the de-hummer first. So I'm going to come over here and add the de-hummer in my office. So adding 2 harmonics removes all of the low frequency hum. Give me some background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. Okay, so now here's me talking, and so I don't like that many harmonics because now it's affecting my voice. So I would go to 2 or 3. To work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of. So my voice still sounds natural, but it's removed a lot of that lower end hum from the air conditioner. So what I'm going to do first, I like that, is hit apply and process that. Just to give me some background noise to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of back. Okay, so I'm happy with the way that sounds. I'm going to hit select entire file and apply. Because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. All right, and now that I have what I like, I'm going to do a save as, so I don't save over my original. I'm going to call it Clean Audio. All right. So now why don't we flip back to the video and we can listen to the difference. Let's go ahead and compare now. So I'm going to bring in the clean audio and let's make sure it's aligned. Okay. And now let's compare. So here's the clean. So right now I've got the AC running just to give me some background to work with, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of background noise in my office. So sounds much better. Okay, so now here's me talking, and let's remove the hiss, the hum, the noise from the... So much better. It's a great way to remove the dirty, hissy, ugly background noise, make your audio sound a lot better. So if you already have the Creative Cloud Suite, that means you already have Audition. Go ahead and fire it up and give it a shot and let me know how it goes. And if you don't have the Creative Cloud Suite, but you're considering upgrading, definitely look at it because it's an amazing option. Between Premiere Pro, After Effects, Audition, Photoshop, some of the other little gadgets you get with it, it's definitely worth the money if you do a lot of video. I hope you learned something. If I added value to you today, would you please hit that like button and share this video with someone who might benefit from it? I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like a few more tips about how to get better sounding audio, go to glacierrockmedia.com/better audio and grab my free guide. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bloopers. I'm gonna put my clapper. Clapper! Assistant! So if you're considering upgrading your auditing, I can't say this. I can say this. Freaking rain. Why did it have to rain? The only part of the day when I was shooting. That's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? There are very few tools there. Spank your kids and send them to their, I shouldn't say that. Yell at your kids and send them to their room so they're making noise somewhere else.